Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So glad you came or stopped by today to check out what we had going on. Today, we have a natural client, and we're going to show you how to detangle and blow dry your hair when you're either trying to stretch your hair out or you're trying to blow it out to do maybe a silk press or a flat iron heat style. So right here, I went in with some serum to help moisturize the hair after shampooing and conditioning the hair. And then I'm going to section it into 4 sections. And I'm going to then go in with either a Denman brush or a wet brush with some wide bristles to be able to detangle the hair from the ends all the way to the root. And that is a really important step to be able to not go from the root of the hair to the ends. Starting from the tips or the ends of the hair is really important because it lets you detangle from the ends all the way up to the root without having so much hair come out or pulling or yanking at your hair. So that's really important to do that. And once I detangle the section, I twist it up and either just leave it hanging or pin it to the side. That way you're able to have control over the situation. And let's talk about having control. A lot of times naturals or people with textured hair, whether it be fine, medium, or coarse hair, has an issue with being overwhelmed. When you're dealing with hair in general, you have to be able to take control of the situation, not let it overwhelm you. And what I suggest by doing that is taking sections of hair and working with each section. Don't try to do your whole head or detangle your whole head at one time. I recommend 4 to 6 sections. That way you're able to see the progress that you're making after going through the first section, the second section, and going, and finishing all the way to the 4th section. So being able to have control over your hair, don't let your hair control you. I know a lot of people always say that it's easier said than done, but if you just breathe and take it section by section, it will feel like you're controlling your hair rather than your hair controlling you. This is the point where I begin to blow the hair out. My method of choice is using a comb attachment for this particular client, seeing that her hair is a medium texture, and I feel like this was just the best method for me to use for this particular client. I would recommend, if you're blow drying your hair at home, to use a comb attachment because it makes it much easier for you, and you're still using that same method of starting from the ends and going all the way up to the root. That way you can, again, not do too much rigorous tangling and pulling of your hair. You don't want to pull your hair out. You're just trying to stretch it and blow dry it. That's the goal, to stretch and blow dry your hair. So as you can see, this comb attachment is giving me, just the amount of stretch that I need. Is combing right through the hair because I went through and took the proper steps of detangling the hair first and then going back through section by section and blowing it out from the ends to the root. One thing that I get all the time is, you make it look easy, or my arms get so tired. And I totally understand. I get it. I have natural hair also. So that's where it comes in, where you section the hair and take your time. I mean, if you're at home, you have to set aside a little bit of time to be able to do your hair. So you may have to put the blow dryer down for a second, rest your arms, and then get back started. That goes back to when I said don't get overwhelmed. If your arms get tired, just hit the dryer down, give yourself a break, and then start back at it. So you just have to take your time and go section by section. And just like that, your entire head has been blow dried. So after you do each of the 4 sections, and then you go back through and you do, just a rough blow dry over the entire head, making sure that you got the roots of your hair really good. Most times it gives you the feel that it's dry, but when you take the heat off, it's not all the way dry yet. So I always say, when you think it's dry, keep going just a little bit longer, just to make sure that it's completely dry. I hope that this video helped you see how you can detangle and blow dry your hair a little bit easier if you had to do it on your own at home. Let me know down in the comment section if this helped you, or shoot me a email if you have any other questions or videos you'd like to see.